Doing great.
What's up, guys? My name is Isiah, Wright. My lovely assistant, Jesse. If you guys have any questions, please ask the whole time. I'm very knowledgeable on Game of Thrones, Jiu-Jitsu, and video games. So any of those three categories, please feel free to ask, and we got you on that, okay? So we're going to get started, guys. We're going to do a couple of warm-ups. I know we are by ourselves. Some of you guys are by yourself with the Jiu-Jitsu dummies. So we're going to do different solo warm-ups, all right, guys? So please get a space where you can really quick. We're going to do a couple of bear crawls, push-ups, jumping jacks, and some squats, please. First one, please. Just to get warm, guys, we're never too old to act like kids, so we're going to do some nice bear crawls. She's going to crawl all the way down, turns back, crawls the other way if you guys can. If not, don't worry about it. And go. How's the weather out there?
Oh, it's overcast.
That's not bad.
55 degrees.
Nice, guys. Perfect. Now the next exercise, frog hops, please. Everybody knows frog hops, but please watch Coach Jessie. She hops all the way through, down, and control. A couple hops, and we'll do something else, please. Nice, guys. Just get nice and warm. We forget how to move like animals sometimes. Good. Nice, guys. Good. After your frog hops, walking push-ups, please. After your frog hops, walking push-ups, please. Inchworms. Beautiful.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm going to walk all the way down.
Oh, okay, thanks.
And guys, if you don't know anything, please don't hesitate to ask any questions. You have Mr. Trey, Mr. Paul over there, Bonnie, Rosa, nice to meet you guys. Jenny, Kelly, nice to meet you guys, man. Beautiful, guys. After your walking push-ups, 15 squats, please. Make sure all your weight's going back on your heels, guys. Hands up. Excellent. I brought the dummy. Nice. Adding some weight. I love it. All your weight back on your heels. Perfect. Make sure your toes are straight. Beautiful. Excuse me. It's gross. All right, guys. Perfect. Last exercise of the day. If you can do this without getting any carpet burns, hipping out twice, please. Hipping out or shrimping, whatever you guys like to call it. Nice down through the hallway. Perfect. Give a couple of shrimping out, guys. Beautiful. Nice, guys. Beautiful. Nice, guys. All right, let's get started with some fun stuff, please. Now, we're going to go over some closed guard stuff today, guys. Please, again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Once again, nice meeting you guys. Thank you for spending your Saturday with us. And I know Zoom's not the ideal way to do jiu-jitsu, but, man, I'll take it any day of the week than not doing jiu-jitsu. So let's get started, guys. Can you enlarge me really quick, please?
Yes.
Sweet. All right, guys, so we're going to get started with some closed guard.
Mm-hmm.
So even with your guys' partners, even with the dummies, you'll be able to do this. Now, the first thing we're going to look at is a basic sweep from closed guard, guys, okay? Now, a lot of the times my partner has their hands on my hips. And for me to do my fan sweeper, I can't do this with Coach Jesse's hands on my hips. So I have to address her hands for one. So there's a couple ways you can do it. We can go under. Whatcha? If you make the sound effects, it makes the move that much better, right, guys? Sure. But the way I like to do it is I like to make a C-clamp grab Coach Jesse's wrist. My other hand's gonna grab behind her elbow. One more time, please. And my whole main goal before I get my sweep is to mess up my partner's base. I want to either bring her over my left shoulder, over my head, or over my right shoulder. Please watch. All right, guys, when I do that, she has to put her hands on the ground. Sorry, I'm doing the neck there.
It's okay.
Anytime I bring my knees over my chest, guys, my partner has to put her hands on the ground. So please watch again. Control, control. I bring my knees up and I pull the arm to the side. Now, as I do this, right, guys, I'm going to tie my partner. As I pull Coach Jessie into me, as her hands go on the ground, now I'm going to look to hit my sweep. As she sits back up, I follow my partner, and we're here for our basic sweep. Transfer this. Beautiful. Now, traditionally, when I was first taught this sweep, I would always have both feet up like this, but it actually causes a lot of pressure to my shoulder. If Coach Jessie drives me backwards, good. I want to put my knee down just a little bit. Now I'm actually putting a lot of my weight on top of my partner's hips. Now when Jessie tries to push into me, I'm nice and strong. I hug nice and tight, bridge over, and get my sweep. Again, please. Hands are on my hips. I have to remove those, guys. Basically, by doing this, I like to grab 1, 2, and control. As she sits up, I follow her. Control, bump to the mount. One more time, please. If I just pull her down and let her sit back up, and then I try to sit up, look. Ugh, she puts her hands back on my belly. So I want to make sure I keep her down. I sit up and follow. Good. Control. And get my points. All right, guys, let's get it done, please. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Guys, if you want to unmute yourselves, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, if you guys want to, let's go ahead and talk. Let's get live here. Yeah, you can mute yourselves if you guys want to talk to us. There we go. Nice. There we go. What's up, Trey? Nice to meet you, sir. Bonnie, nice to meet you, ma'am. Paul, Rosa, nice. Beautiful. Natalie, switch your hands really quick. Put your right hand, yes, ma'am, and then your left hand's gonna grab right behind the elbow.
Like an arm drag like this.
It's an arm drag, just the opposite side. And so cross your feet really quick. And the whole point is I just want to make Bob, we'll call him Bob the dummy, right? I want to make Bob's hands touch the ground. So when I make Bob's hands touch the ground, I pull the arm across my body. You have to put it right. Good. He's gonna posture back up, and then I'm gonna go for my sweep. Good. Make sure when you guys are doing your basic fan sweep that you're always on your hand. If you're on your forearm, you limit yourself to things you can do. If you go to your forearm really quick, sorry, Coach Jesse can see me. Hold on, guys, for 2 seconds. Check this out. When I'm here, like I said, I just want to make her hands touch the ground. So I just bring my knees up and over here. Now when I grab 1, 2, and I control, I'm just bringing my knees to this position here. Now when she sits up, I just follow and bring my hand across. If I stay on my forearm, the bigger, stronger wrestlers, they're going to grab under here. Grab under with your other hand. Good, and they're going to khabib you, and they're going to put you to the ground. But up here, guys, I'm strong. I can go here. I can come back for a guillotine, triangles. There's a bunch of different things I can do from my hand up here, okay? So let's get it done. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. That was some rhythm. You guys got some rhythm. Okay, I can dig it. Mr. Trey, make sure you bring your hand over the head and controlling the armpit. If you can see Jesse real quick, my hand here, I'm going to go over, and I'm going to take my hand and go inside her armpit because I'm going to look for a Kimura next.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Oh. Good. Nice, Mr. Paul. Beautiful. I took the glasses off. I'm about to get real in here. Good job.
I was demonstrating last night, close guard stuff, and I smacked him right into my face.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, with the glasses on. It was beautiful. It was, you know, like,
That was a headbutt.
yeah. Yeah,
Dude, he got a spider web.
it's the moment every instructor like wants caught on tape.
That's awesome. I love it. He's playing Pride rules. Good, guys. We're going to do a few more, and then we're going to look at the next part, and then look at a back take. Perfect. All the way up to that hand. Beautiful.
And then when you do the sit-up, you're just holding on to that wrist to control that arm, right?
Actually, when I'm sitting up, that's a beautiful question. So from this angle right here, if you can see me, sorry, I'm trying to fix this angle. A lot of people do different things. Some people will grab control here. Some people will grab the elbow. To be honest with you, it's a painting, and whatever you paint your picture is beautiful to me, right? The only reason I like to punch my hand through is because I like to set my partner up. So we'll look at that next. I like to fake a crappy arm sweep, and they'll post, and then they post, I'm going to set up a Kimura. So we'll look at that a little bit later. But to be honest, as long as you sweep them and you get your points, I'm going to cheer and be like, yeah. But it's completely up to you guys. So you can grab here, here. I do a lot of no-gi, so just for me, it's more comfortable to grab under my chest like this. Thank you, though. Nice, Paul. Good, nice, Natalie. Excellent.
So you're saying
Nice,
instead
Bonnie.
of grabbing the gi, let's just assume that this is a no-gi situation, what you're saying is you underhook the elbow.
Yes, ma'am. Even in the gi, to be honest with you, even in the kimono, I don't believe in using unnecessary grips. So I like to keep my fingers looking nice. So for me, I just use a lot of no-gi grips, even in the gi, until I have to use my grips.
So I'm pulling her forward, Sally forward.
Sally?
Is that what you're saying is I'm going forward?
So you want to make Sally stop right on her knees. If you can check this out for 2 seconds. When Sally's postured up, I bring that arm across. And even if you don't like the arm across concept, as long as you bring your knees here.
Right.
So as I bring my knees here and Sally sits up, I'm going to follow. Up to my hand, I want to be in this position here. I like to rest here because, again, I can guillotine, Kimura, triangle. I can stand up and base and get away if I need to. But from here, I'm just going to control this arm, knee to the ground, and bump him over.
I got it.
Let's do 4 more, please, guys. Perfect. Nice, Rose. Nice. Oh, she's like, I don't need this. I'm on to the next step. I like it. I will haggle you guys the entire time. I'm sorry.
It's just the name of the game.
It's just the nature of me. Beautiful. Nice, guys. Perfect. You guys are looking good from here. Looking good. Now let's bring it in really quick and get to the next step. Oh, it's like zoom.
Not a touch screen.
All right, guys. So please check this out. So now, perfect. So now we're into the next step, guys. Everything's the same. Once again, the reason I'm grabbing the wrist because when we look at the last move of the day, I'm looking at the back take, and I like to control the wrist from there. So everything I do is grab the wrist. Let's keep bringing my partner down, bringing it back that way. Really, I'm just playing this game with them, right, guys? So as I bring across my body, she sits up, back into the same thing. Now I'm grabbing that triangle, I'm grabbing the Kimura grip. Now my knee's kind of on the ground, guys. Now when I bump my partner, I have to make sure I do a convincing bump. If I just go like this and bump, she's not going to put her hand down. I want to be very convincing, so I'm bumping, she puts her hand down. Straight eyebrow. Sorry, can't remember at the same time. So look, as I bump, she puts her hand down. Now, a lot of the time, people are just going to grab the Kimura and they're going to roll. If you do that, actually, it leaves Coach Jesse a lot of space for her to do a forward roll. Sorry, I know the angle is bad, but I want you guys to see it really quick. So look, as I bump, she posts her hand. I don't automatically roll. I collapse on top of her wrist and put all my weight here. So now, Coach Jesse, pick your hand up. She can't, guys. I'm actually starting wrist locking her in the process of doing it. So sometimes you're not allowed to wrist lock people, but if you add it in with another move, it's legal, right? So I'm wrist locking her while keeping it tight to my body. Now, when I'm ready, I start moving back to my side to finish it. So when I bump her over, I don't want to grab and go. I want to bump her and fall my chest on top of her wrist. And I'm kind of wrist locking her. Then I go for my Kimura, okay? One more time so you can see all of it. Sorry about that, guys. See my big old face, sorry. So look. As I bring it across, I said up. I bump. I want to fall down here. Stay heavy, guys, okay? I want to fall down and stay heavy. Now, as I start rotating, left foot goes on the ground. Right foot's going to hug her hip. I just hip out. In control. If you guys have a live partner, please go slow. I have the worst shoulders in the world, and it'll pop right off. So if you're on with Bob or Sally, you're fine. But a live partner, guys, please go slow to take care of them, okay? One more time, please. There we go. Found a better angle.
Yeah.
Sorry about that first angle. I control, bring across. She sits up. I follow. Here. As I bump, I fall heavy. And I want to make sure I'm sitting on top of her wrist, right, guys? It's hard for Coach Jesse to pick her wrist up. Now, when I'm ready, slide it off, plant my foot, hip out, and control. All right, guys. Let's get it done. 1, 2, 3.
Good job.
Sorry about that first angle. That was terrible.
Do this thing. All right.
So bump them over. Yes, nice, Rosa. There you go. See how you're folding his wrist in half? Beautiful. Dope. I ain't messing with you. Nice, guys. I'm sorry. Beautiful. And because we're experimenting, guys, from this position, if you want to throw in a guillotine too, you can do that as you're in that position. If you just want to jump back and guillotine Bob, yeah, you can get some of that too. Nice. Trey, do me a favor. Instead of rolling all the way back, when you sweep Bob, stay heavy. Stay heavy on his wrist and then fold his wrist in half and don't give him any opportunity to roll, because check this out. Just see if you can see me. When Jesse goes for the Kimura, and then she just goes straight for the Kimura, look all the space. I'm able to roll. But if I come up here and then I fall on top of her wrist, she's not able to roll anywhere. But if I just grab it and start twisting, I give her that space. And don't get me wrong, maybe you have a Kimura trap, maybe she gets out. But I'm not a good scrambler, so I want to make sure I keep everybody tight. There you go. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So are you falling more to the side onto the earth rather than rolling to your back?
Yes, fall straight to your forearm and think about putting your chest on the ground first. Control his arm for a little bit, and then you can roll to your back to finish it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Where's that bug? Nice, Rose. Nice, dude. Nice, Mr. Paul. And then fall on top of it. Good. Chest down. Beautiful. Nice, Trey. And then you can start rolling. Beautiful, sir. That was perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Natalie, come up to your left hand. All up to your left hand. Yes, beautiful. And then put your right hand under. You're just gonna go for old-fashioned Kimura. Perfect. And fall back to your back. Snap, crackle, pop. Beautiful. Good. Nice. Guys are looking good. Nice, guys. Nice, Bonnie. And fall to your yes, Bonnie. Good. Do me a favor real quick though, Bonnie. Put your left feet in your right foot. So when you're rotating, have your left foot on the ground and your right foot's gonna hook the hip. And I have to make sure my right foot hooks the hip. If not, my partner's gonna escape my Kimura. So do it one more time. Everything else looks perfect. Nice, Natalie.
Does it matter which leg I'm biting into their back?
Yes, ma'am. I would like, if I can't cross my feet, I want my right foot on their hip and my left knee on their back. So your left knee is perfect where it is.
Like that?
Yes, ma'am. A little bit higher in the sitter line.
A little bit higher on their back?
Yes, ma'am, with your left leg.
Oh, so you're like this.
Perfect. And like I said, if I can't cross my guard, and actually we'll have Coach Jessie show it because her legs are a little bit
I
short.
can put her in a body lock.
So, oh no. Oh, hold on. Sorry, 2 seconds. I'm messing things up over here.
Sure.
Guys, you have a good question. Bring it in for 2 seconds. My legs are a little bit longer, and I'm able to lock up the Kimura or close guard. Coach Jessie, legs a little bit shorter. So she sits up. Boom. I sit up.
Let me do this one.
Excellent job. She bumps. Now from here, look. She can't lock up her guard. So what she's going to do is she's going to rotate. One foot's going to hug the hip, and the other one's just going to go high on my back. Good, right? So we're good from here. And then from here, look, as long as she can control my posture, we're good to go. If I can sit up, that's where we're going to have some problems. But if you can close your feet and close guard, that's better. But if not, just have one hip hugging and the other one controlling your partner's posture. Beautiful. Thank you.
And then do you, once you've secured their posture, do you need to then move your torso holding their arm so it brings it against across your back?
And not so much my torso. Most likely it's just the arm pressure from here. Oh, skip back a little bit. Thank you, sir. So I'm here.
Yeah.
So as I'm rotating,
Uh-huh.
I just rotate. And then my right elbow is really what's finishing the job. Let me turn around so you can see that. This elbow is what really finishes the job. Because look, Coach Jessie's kind of flexible. I can kind of take her hand. Ooh, see, that's too flexible for me. But watch once I isolate her shoulder. Now she's tapping. So really the key to the Kimura is this isolation on the back of the latissimus muscle. Once I keep my elbow and forearm on the back of her lat and in her armpit, I'm able to get the break. But if I keep this up like this, she's going to be able to twist all day. But once I isolate, keep it close to me, and I want to make the back of her hand touch her head, we're going to get that clean break, okay?
Oh, that's great. Thanks.
You're welcome, Matt. All right, guys. 1, 2, 3.
No.
Nice. All the way up to your all the way up to your hand, though, Paul. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Nice, Trey. Beautiful, sir. Let's knock out 6 more, guys, and we'll get on to the back take, please. 6 more, please. Nice, Paul. Looks tight.
Nice, Rose, to the other side.
Good. Rose, don't forget to give the bump though. She went straight to the Kimura, which is not bad, but I want to mind trick my partner. Better choice of words, should I say? So I want to mind trick them. So I'm gonna bump them. Yeah, if I can get the 6 points, bet we're gonna go to the mountain and get 6 points. But as I bump, she's gonna post her hand, and that's where I lock it up. So I want to give a little misdirection. If I just go straight for the Kimura, they're gonna push you back to close guard. But if you bump and make them post, everybody will post their hand. White belts are going to be super slow. The black belts might do it really fast, but everybody out of a natural instinct is going to post their hand if you push them over. See.
Nobody wants to get swept.
Good. Okay, make sure you fall on your right pectoral first. So as soon as you bump them, fall on your chest, collapse his arm, and then go for the Kimura. So bump, and then put your shoulder on the ground. Yep, put your left shoulder on the ground, and try to put your right pectoral muscle on the ground too. Your right pec. Yes. Yeah. See how that's bending his wrists and stuff weird? He's stuck now. Even if he tries to go anywhere, he's stuck. Now when you're ready to go, you go. Yes, see how tighter that is? Beautiful job.
Don't forget your right leg control as well.
Ooh,
on that opposite side of the body.
We got 2 eyes or 4 eyes. We got 4 eyes here. Teamwork is what I'm trying to say, but that's beautiful, sir. That's why I do jiu-jitsu. Good. Perfect. Yep, fall that chest on the ground. Good. Now he's stuck. He's not going to go anywhere.
Nice, Rose.
Nice, Paul. And then, Trey, when you're ready to go, you go. Bonnie's getting it.
Yeah, Bonnie was good.
All right, guys, that's beautiful. Let's look at one more move today. If we have enough time for 2, we'll look at that. But let's look at one more move. If we have enough time, we'll look at 2. But you guys are doing beautiful. So let's go. Work on you.
Yeah. There you go.
So look, guys, we'll try the back take. The back take kind of needs a partner for the stability. If the back take doesn't work, we'll just go straight to the sweep out of it. But we'll try it first, though. So I grab a C-clamp. I grab behind the wrist. Everything's the same. I'm bringing my knees up and over. And see, I'm casting the arm to the side. Look, when I finish, my hand is kind of upside down. I just do this a lot. And my hand's here. Now when my hand's on her wrist, I can pull her arm away. I'm trying to like really pull her arm out the socket. From here, I'm going to take my hand and hug my partner's armpit. So this is where it kind of gets weird because Bob's not as strong right now. He's working on his strength, but they're getting there. Now I want to hug the armpit. I'm going to sit up to my forearm. So back over. I'm going to sit up to my forearm. From here, guys, I just get up, take the back, and we control. We'll try it. That might work. If not, we'll just go straight to the sweep from there. But both positions start in the same place. Control. Here. Again. I take my hand, grab her armpit, and I just start shimmying out. I sit all the way up. Post my hand. Up, up, up. Put my hooks in and control. One more time, please. Let me see. Here. Once I do that, I'm going to hug their armpit and keep my body close. I don't want to allow her to be able to pull her elbow back through. Nice and tight, guys. I'm going to hug here, okay? Now from here, I'm going to sit up, all the way up, get my second hook, and control. Anybody have any questions?
No, let's try it.
All right, let's try it, guys. On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Let's do this thing.
And then Hulk smash.
Oh, Hulk smash. Nice. Beautiful. And like I said, it's kind of weird with Bob, but we're going to make it happen. Or Sally, Jeffrey.
Sally's an expert at this stuff.
All the way up. Good. Nice. Now look to take the back.
Remember, go all the way up to your hand instead of your forearm.
Yep. All the way up to your hand. Get up to your hand. Good. Yep. Good, you guys. You guys are making this look easy.
Sally's getting her first stripe this week.
Nice, Sally.
Yeah, I know. I figured she'd done 44 hours, and so she got her first stripe. And a little ceremony later.
I love it. Quarantine stripes are the best.
Okay.
So, guys, we'll just do the back take a few minutes because it's awkward, but we'll look at the sweep in a few seconds. Good. Knock out a couple more back takes. Beautiful, guys.
Am I doing a seatbelt or just kind of grabbing the same side?
Guys, that was a great question. Now, with Bob, you can just do a seatbelt. I like to do a move called a 10-finger death grip. If you guys like to bring it in 2 seconds, I'll show you the 10-finger death grip. All right. So, after I took Jesse's back, after I took her back, we're here, right, guys? I have one hook in or something like that, and we're in this position here. So I have one hook in, and I like to grab the forearm. You can grab the wrist and take it. But I like to do is stick this hand through. The one that I would normally grab her wrist with is going to go up. My other hand's going to go, forearm is going to go on the back of her head, and I'm going to grab 10 a finger grip, okay? Just grab it like this. My whole goal is to put my left elbow down and make her chin touch her stomach and to raise my right elbow to the sky. When I do that, I fold her down like this. I'm able to fold her in half, and then I take the back from here. Not very comfortable, but very effective. So I call the 10-finger death grip. Pretty sure Gordon Ryan calls something different, right? But I'd call it 10-finger death grip. You can keep your partner here. Try to move, Jesse. It's hard for her, especially when I'm taking my elbow and flaring in the back of her head. Grab wrist, and then control. One more time. So we set all the way up, and we were here. I like to go under, grab a 10-finger grip, make her chin touch her chest, pull to the side, and I just hug. Get my hook, control, and choke. On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Do this thing.
Yep, good. Get all the way up one knee. And you might be able to 10-finger death grip him or her.
Something like this?
Yes. And then I drive my left elbow down into the back of their head, their forearm, and raise your right elbow to the sky. And then fall, fall to your side. The other side, I'm sorry. Go back to the other side, Nelly. Yes, ma'am. Fall to the direction where your forearm is driving in the back of his head. Fall to your left. Good, right there. And like that sucks even for Sally. Beautiful. Nice.
Nice, Rose.
Beautiful, Natalie. Nice. All the way up. Yes, right hand goes under. Beautiful. Yep, 10-finger death grip.
I'm gonna roll off the mat, but I don't care.
And it's okay. And you can go either way you want to. You just
Nice,
have to
Paul.
roll the way your forearm is in the back of their head. Nice, Mr.
All
Paul.
right, now I need to replace the arm, I feel, to get the. All right.
And really, there's no wrong or right. In those situations, I believe in just trusting my instincts. Like whatever happens, and I'm just gonna trust myself. And
Right,
sometimes
but
it works.
If
Sometimes you become a meme on Facebook.
I'm underhooking,
I'm sorry?
underhooking this near underarm and rolling this way, I'm going to need to make some adjustments to get the RNC, right?
No, not really, because it depends on direction. Like if your partner's in a turtle, when I follow Coach Jesse, check this out for 2 seconds. There we go. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm cheating really quick. I'm sorry. So I have one leg through. This side, I'm going to roll to my right side on this side because my right leg's in. Pull down. Sorry, guys. So when I fall down, when I fall, I'm here. Try to pick your head up real quick, sweetie.
Right.
Sorry. This sucks. I can twister them if I want to. I can set up a twister setup. Go under them here, and I just go control, get my hooks. My bottom hand goes through. You can go top hand out, but I feel like I'd lose a position.
Right.
I want to make sure I keep this. Grab here first. Lock up some sort of body triangle if you guys like body triangles or whatever. And then I can start repelling the choke. If I want to roll back to the other side, there's nothing wrong with that. I start fighting. I go here. I can choke here or fall back. So it's completely up to you.
All right, let's try it again.
Yes, ma'am. Some people like choking with their left better than their right, but as long as you choke your partner out and get your hand raised.
Yeah.
I've always had a difficult time getting a decent seatbelt.
Yes, sir.
From this particular take, so this is very exciting.
Oh yeah.
I feel like way easier to get that other arm where you want it. So
thank you, Paul.
sir.
That I love it. That's all that's awesome. And try it, guys. Your partner's probably not gonna like it, but you guys are gonna be very successful.
It's pretty cool too. Sometimes you're working from the top side of that turtle and people are being really tight, and this might not be something that they're expecting, this kind of different grip. So it's a good different approach too.
Beautiful. Nice, you guys. Well, I guess we can do it on the demo.
Yeah.
Perfect. Guys, don't forget after you get your hooks in, you get your points. If you want to lock up a body triangle, I feel that's the best way to control and to strangle my partner. Yes. If you can't lock up a body triangle, you can just cross your feet above their hips. That's awesome too. Beautiful. Paul, put your right foot in between his leg. To be honest, it depends what you like, sir. And you're going to have to move back and forth when you do it. But the only problem I have with trapping my own leg like that, let me see if I can see. Oh, hold on, I'm sorry. I'm not too, these computer things. Okay, there we go. So with the body triangle, guys, you're just going to have to move back and forth depending. I actually don't like to get my leg all the way to the other side. I want to pivot my knee down a little bit and keep my heel kind of in her belly. Now when I lock it up, I'm driving into Coach Jesse. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's not fun.
But if I get my leg all the way through like we normally do, it's not bad. But the pressure is different. She can withstand this a little bit. Now, if I trap my foot behind her leg like this, it's not bad at all. If I go inside, she has a chance of foot locking me. This way, she can go over the top. But if you just angle your knee just a little bit and make sure that your heel is going into their belly, when I lock it up, she's already really uncomfortable. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Nice. On 3. 1, 2, 3. And that little angle, Mr. Paul, will make a big change for your body triangle. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I'm going to get beat up after Zoom class.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Get your hooks in. 1, 2, 3. Get your points, and then apply that body triangle. Nice. Nice, Paul. Good adjustment.
Nice, Natalie.
Good. Knock out a couple more guys, and we'll go to Q&A real quick. And
So
actually,
Jesse,
really fast.
coach.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So the bottom elbow here, the one you can see, what you're saying is, which is going behind Sally's head, you're just loosening it.
Yes, beautiful. And to be honest, I don't want to be too much on my back. I want to be on my side. So go back to that 10-finger death grip that you have on Sally.
Well, I was okay. So here's the 10.
There, that's where you want to be.
Okay,
So you're right. Yes, ma'am. Your right hand's gonna grab Sally's wrist first.
Oh, like secure it.
Secure.
Yeah.
Then do this.
Yes, ma'am.
Grab.
Lights
Grab
out.
the shoulder. Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, this will make it. Good, guys. A few more minutes. Beautiful. Nice, Paul. That looks way better. And triangle, make sure your ankle is behind your knee. Good. Yep. Lock it up tight. There you go. And sometimes you'll have to move back and forth depending on your partner to adjust that body triangle, but I try not to let it go.
Nice, Rose. With your right hand, grab the wrist first. Of the right wrist.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go for that control. Perfect.
Nice, Trey.
Yeah, there you go.
Killing it all day.
Good job.
Nice, yeah. Beautiful, guys. Now I have one last question for you guys. We have a few minutes left for the class. Do you guys want to learn one more move, or would you guys like to continue to drill this move that we're doing?
Paul, what do you want?
Anybody?
Let's see. We've got. I mean, dude, I'm the dork that's like, I want to drill more. I think more people probably want to do another move.
It's up to you guys. If you want to drill more, we can drill all you want. I just want to make sure you guys leave happy. So if you guys want to learn something, learn one last move, or if you have any questions outside of closed guard, it's up to you guys. If you want to keep drilling for the next 5-6 minutes, it's up to you guys. Just as a group, whatever makes you happy.
If you want to talk a little bit, that's fine too.
You know, I'm not so big on talking.
If you guys have questions, we'll talk.
I can talk a little bit. Now, I have a little spiel that I'll say to you guys after and stuff like that. But we'll just keep drilling for the next couple minutes, guys. You have those different moves. I'll just show you one last little thing so it's not too much technique. Can I have your back?
Yes, of course.
Beautiful. All right, guys. Push up just a little bit. All right, guys, perfect. Last thing of the day, and I won't bombard you too much. Sorry, I get excited and I start talking a lot. But we really appreciate you spending the day with us, or this hour with us. So I'll show you one last little ninja move. When I'm choking my partner. When I'm choking my partner, a lot of the times people will grab here and they'll take their hand and go like this. There's nothing wrong with that, okay, guys? Nothing wrong at all. When I like to finish my chokes, though, I prefer to be off at a small angle. I know traditionally we were taught to be all the way across, and this is nice for your partner. I mean, like when we're doing beginner class, having the elbow in line with the chin is beautiful, nice technique. But I'm not going to be so nice. I'm going to make this a little shallow. I'm going to grab her chin and bring my elbow off to the side, or grab her shoulder, sorry. Now from here, if you can ask Coach Jessie, like I'm pinning down, and she doesn't like this. Now, instead of going here, I'm just going to make a fist. Now, with my fist, I'm going to punch behind her head. I don't care if it gets to the other side. All I care is if it creates a frame behind her head. So she can poke her head back a little bit if she wants to. I just make a fist, and then look, as this fist goes through, my bottom hand is now going to sneak through and grab my wrist or my bicep. Right, guys? So I'm just causing a lot of tension. So when I get to the backpack, look, I'm here and hugging tight. I make a fist, and I go over my wrist. So I'm not going here. I'm not going here. I do like this one a lot. But look, over my wrist, and I don't care if she pins her head or not. I'm just going to punch behind my partner's head. Now, once I feel this is tight, look, she's already ready to tap. My hand's going to sneak through, create another fist, or grab my bicep. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
So that's the way I prefer to choke people, guys. Taking the back and choking is the best. Some people won't tap from foot locks. Some people will let you break their arm, but everybody goes to sleep. So, you take their back, everybody will go to sleep. So I control one more time. Here, make a fist over my wrist, and then this hand pokes through. You can keep two fists if you want to cause a lot of tension. I just like to grab that bicep. And then when I'm finishing the choke, don't pull backwards. Sorry, Jessica. Don't pull backwards. I want to make Coach Jessie's chin touch her bicep. All right, guys. On 3, please. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Keep drilling for a few minutes, guys, and then we'll close out class. So after you do the whole move, you take their back, whatever you want to do, and then you finish the choke. Or you can just start from the back and choke their neck. Whatever makes you guys happy truly makes me happy. Good, guys. Yep. Yeah, off to the side, and then make a fist and punch over. Now, yes, Bonnie, beautiful. Over. Now grab your bicep. And that's rockabye.
And then pull them down.
Good. Make sure you're keeping tension with that fist. Ever so, brother. Good, guys. Good, guys. Beautiful. And you can be on your side. You can be sitting up, wherever. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. I prefer to be choking on my right side, Bonnie. Fall to your right side, Bonnie. Yes, man. Beautiful. And then I still have that body triangle locked up. It's all still perfect. There you go.
Nice, Paul.
Nice, Paul. I ain't messing with Paul. I ain't messing with none of you guys. You're looking good, man. Beautiful. Nice. Nice, Bonnie. Nice, Rosa. Nice, Mr. Trey. Guys, you're looking good, man. Bonnie, are you beating up Santa?
He was the only Monday pajamas I could find.
I love it.
The whole damn time you've been beating up Santa. Oh, no.
That's awesome.
I love it. Definitely get some coal. Maybe some new nuggies, though. I love it. Beautiful. And time, guys. We'll talk for a little bit, guys. Mr. Paul, I saw you were doing some footlock entries earlier. If you guys have any questions about that or anything, I definitely love the dark magic and stuff. So please, guys, let me know for sure. It was a beautiful experience, guys, hanging out with you. Next time I'm in Oregon, I'll definitely stop by. Or next time we're in Oregon, we'll stop by and hang out with you. But I have a couple questions for you guys that I can see really quick. Trey, what made you want to start jiu-jitsu?
Well, funny enough, one of the instructors from our gym, another one of the co-owners, teaches over at University of Oregon.
Okay.
Like a bunch of martial arts courses, and that's how I got started my freshman year. Like I've always kind of liked martial arts. I did Taekwondo as a kid and then wrestling in middle school, and then didn't do anything martial arts related until I got to college, and I just kind of fell in love with it. And as soon as I started doing it, like it was nice doing like boxing and kickboxing, but I felt like just like the depth of jiu-jitsu was really exciting to me. And so
that's super cool.
Yeah, I think I started like last summer, actually. Like this time last summer I started.
That's awesome. I love it. What do you study at University of Oregon? If you don't mind being nosy.
That's all good. I'm studying political science.
So, yeah, brother.
Super cool.
That's super cool, man. What about you, Miss Rosa? What made you start jiu-jitsu?
Well, I've got a pretty similar story because I'm also from the University of Oregon.
Nice.
I took women's self-defense classes with the main instructor, and I got dragged in by the TAs for that class. Who were like, "You're enjoying this so much, you've got to try jiu-jitsu." So I came in, and then one of the female coaches immediately showed me a throw, and I was like, "I'm never leaving. This is so much fun."
I love you. Like, oh, I love this. What do you study?
Yeah.
If you don't mind me being nosy, what do you study?
Art.
That's
super
yeah.
cool.
You guys are cool.
I've already graduated though, so now I'm in Portland, and yeah, doing my own thing now.
Hey,
Super cool.
That's life, man. Miss Bonnie, what about you? What got your interest in jiu-jitsu?
My kiddo. My kiddo's been at our gym probably, I think, at least a year and a half before I started. And then they had a Mother's Day class for the kiddos. And I did that first class like a year ago, Mother's Day. So, and I did that with him, and then I was hooked, and it just kind of became a thing that we do together.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love
That's
it.
really cool.
Like I told you, take the trash out. Be using the moves I showed you.
Oh yeah, we found stuff in our house, especially right now under quarantine.
Yeah, right. Especially right.
I love it. Who do we have? Paul, what about you, brother?
So, I mean, as long as I can remember, I've been intrigued and infatuated with martial arts in general. And when I was growing up, it was kind of taboo in my house, right? So I played basketball most of my life. And by the time I had hit 33, my knees were busted. I wasn't taking particularly good care of myself either. Yeah. And shortly around that time, I'd started getting into mixed martial arts. And, you know, I was like, okay, well, I can't keep playing basketball. Like, it hurts to go up and down stairs. So I need to do something else. And jiu-jitsu seemed like a good thing to do. And I'll never forget that first class, man. I was, you know, I was broken and busted, and I felt humiliated, and I was dying for more. I was like, I need to learn this.
Yeah.
I need to become like these people. So yeah, that was 8 years ago.
That's
Cool,
super
man.
cool.
That's a good journey, my brother. Natalie, you're at last, my lady. What's got you into jiu-jitsu?
So I hated sports as a kid. Started, fencing when I was 36. I did fencing for 14 years. Wrote a book about fencing. But there was a limit. I could see there was a limit to how good I could get because of lack of training opportunities. So one day we were doing a demonstration at the park, and after we did our demonstration, I walked over to this table, and there was this young pricky guy who says, "Hey, you want a free banana?" And I'm like, "Yeah, fencers like bananas." And then he was like, "Hey, you want to sign up for a free month of martial arts?" And I was like, "Sure." Fencing doesn't happen during the summer. Why not? And so I signed up, and actually when I got my free demo class, it was a kickboxing class.
That's cool.
So I did kickboxing for 9 months. About the end of that, I realized I really wasn't going to pursue fencing anymore. I was getting to be close to 50. And I thought to myself, well, wait a minute, I can't be the world's oldest cage fighter, But then I thought of these little kids at my gym. They were like 3 and 4 year olds. And I was like, well, these little kids do this wrestling thing. Can't be that dangerous, right? Little kids do it. And I said, Natalie, you could compete in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. All you have to do is learn Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So actually, almost about 6 years ago, I signed up for my first class. And so I've really enjoyed it. And
that's awesome.
That's awesome. I love it. Well,
that's super cool.
Man,
and I also have an arts degree. So
really?
cool. Also from the U of O. Yeah, I have a master's.
Oh,
wow.
Nice. That's super cool.
That's awesome.
Dope. Well, guys, it was really cool to hear all your guys' stories, man. It's really beautiful. We're going to ask Jessie, last person, ma'am.
What brought me into jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
I am originally from West Virginia. I had moved to Denver, Colorado. It was 4 years ago in February, and I didn't know anybody at all. And so I decided, I'm a woman in a large city, especially compared to where I came from in rural West Virginia. So it probably should be a good idea for me to know how to defend myself. So I did a Google search and found jujitsu. I had a few friends that trained back home just kind of recreationally for fun. And then I went in, and I've always been a really competitive person. And I'm sure you guys know, like, once you go out of high school and into college, you kind of lose that itch of like something that makes you better, right? Something to strive for, maybe it's a sport or whatever it is that you enjoy. And jiu-jitsu really filled that hole for me of, being confident, of knowing how to defend myself, but also like having this new art and this new thing that I can learn something new every day. And now it's my entire life.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, guys, that is it for the day. We appreciate you guys. Only advice I have for you is just keep training, man. I never thought I was gonna be a black belt. I just didn't never think I was gonna be a black belt. I just went to jiu-jitsu. I didn't even like jiu-jitsu when I first went. My brother brought me in. He didn't have a car, so I'd have to drive into practice. And I was like, there's no way in hell these guys are kicking me in the face like that. Like, I'm cool, bro. You're not gonna beat me up like that. And then I just stuck with it, and it's a hitting blessing, man. So that's all I have for you. Just stick with it. There's been times where I've been sad, man. There's been times where I've been really sad, and it helped me out. But I think without my jiu-jitsu family, I don't know where I would be today. So just keep doing it, guys. I know that times right now during the COVID and stuff is not ideal doing them on Zoom classes. But, man, just be able to come here and see your teammates and your family and to meet new, beautiful people, it was worth it, right, guys? So if you guys are ever in Denver, please, Natalie stopped by a couple years ago. She hung out with us. So if you're ever in Denver, please come stop by. And, man, we'd love to have you guys. So
yeah, thank you guys so much, for sure. Come train with us. We'd love to see you.
Or next time you're in Portland, when you can talk to Chael and get onto his Sug Island, and then you can come down to Eugene. I'd love to have you.
Yes, man. It's funny you said that. I actually was talking to her earlier. So hopefully sooner than later, you guys might be seeing us in a couple months and stuff. So maybe in a couple of weeks. So we'd love to see you guys. So thank you, Natalie, for putting this together. Thank you, all of you guys. Much love.
Thank you, guys.
If you guys are on social media, follow us. Jesse Stimp on Instagram. I'm the last knee bender on Instagram, guys. So follow us, hang out, and we'd love to see you guys. Thank you. Actually, can we take a quick picture with you guys?